Welcome back, guys. Chef RedBeard for Dherbs Kitchen, and this afternoon we'll be doing a vegan green dressing. This uses fresh herbs, so before we start, I just want to go a little bit over some commonly confused herbs in the pantry or in the grocery store. Today we'll be using both cilantro and parsley. I have flat leaf parsley, and they look kind of similar. At first glance, you can see that the flat leaf parsley has kind of these sharper or pointy, three-pronged leaves, and they're flat, as opposed to the cilantro having more of a curly or rounded edge to it, and they're much more to their leaves. Next is a smell test. If you gently bruise them or crush them in between your fingers, cilantro has more of an aromatic, sweet, pungent, as opposed to the parsley. So that's a quick rundown on the difference between these two herbs. So we're going to do about a half cup of each, the flat leaf parsley and the cilantro. For this recipe, the stalks or the stems are great. It's packed with flavor. They're closely directly to the root, so that's where they get most of their nutrients from. In cooking applications, oftentimes these are thrown out or used in stocks and sauces. So in this, a sauce, we'll be using it for our salad dressing. So I'm just going to cut those off and I'm going to save those because that's going in our dressing. So I'm just going to rough chop our leafy herbs here, just so we can get enough to run our knife through. And again, this is all going in the blender. It's going to get blitzed up. So you just want a little bit of easier work for your blender. So make sure we get those stems in there. So half a cup each of the cilantro and the parsley into our blender here. And the next herb we'll be using is green onions, and we'll be using the whole green onion. These have a much milder flavor than the onion, or a white onion or a red onion. Not sweet, but much lighter, milder in flavor. Has delicious taste. So we just want to cut the very bottom off, just these little frondy parts. Just cut those off and give our green onions a nice little chop. Next, to add some viscosity to this dressing, this delicious vegan green dressing, we're going to add some cashews. These have been soaked in just water for about 2.5 to 3 hours. This is a half a cup. And a pinch of some black pepper. And a pinch of some pink Himalayan salt. To liven these flavors up a little bit, the fresh herbs, we're going to use some lime juice, the juice of about 2 limes. These are much smaller. So again, to get the juice out, you can just roll it on your cutting board and cut on both sides of the lime instead of cutting it in half, so you can maximize the yield from your juice. So you should have 3 pieces. Straight into our blender cup here. Now, to balance this out, this acidity, the earthiness from the vegetal greens, the herbs that we have, we're going to use a tablespoon of some maple syrup, just for a little sweetness and some viscosity. And about 3/4 cups of filtered water. Put our blender top on. Just give this a blitz. So here we have our prepared salad and our vegan green dressing. So you can see it's full of herbs. The body really comes in from those cashews. Can't wait to give this a try. So here you have it, the green vegan dressing. Full body cleanse approved. This will last in the refrigerator for about 3 to 5 days.